Hey now, what's up with the Wingstar? How you guys doing? I'm just gonna wait like a second, because today's been a very long day and there hasn't been much on YouTube except for, I love Seasons and love trying to help her with getting a resolution to all the craziness. But oh my gosh, I think Phantom was about to have a heart attack in there. Basically, what's going on is we're in the midst of a 2 month breakup. I think it's been, I mean, I think they broke up whenever that thing happened with, well, basically what happened. This is what I remember. I think about 2 months ago, either end of January. Hi, Phantom. Are you okay? I'm here for you. Of course. You are so welcome, Phantom. I really do care, and I don't want you to suffer any more than you have already suffered today. And like, I was actually really excited that you opened your heart to Seasons live stream. Oh my God, hi Facey. I am stuff from Seasons. No more. You couldn't take it anymore, Facey. He couldn't take it anymore. Listen, I understand. At first, it was fun though, because like it was like a lot of like random people coming in, like Potts and Mad Max, and like people like I've never heard talk. They would go up on panel on Seasons. So it kind of reminded me of your show Phantom, the Phantom show. Hey now, Buff Carrot. So that's why I was like in the beginning it was really like fresh and new, and it reminded me of Phantom's Uncensored live chat from a year ago, which isn't that crazy? It was already a year ago when you had that show. Um, but yeah, like now it's like the Noodle show, and I don't know if I like it that much. Hi, Coachisms. Hey guys. Oh, I'm so happy we're together. We're just gonna have a detox. I'm here for you. This is your internet nightly support group, and we've had enough of noodles, and I love Seasons, but it's time Seasons. Just stop it. It's not healthy. Like I don't think talking about it so much is healthy for anyone, you know. You gotta just kind of, you know what? It's gonna, but maybe some people need to talk about it, so I understand that. But it gets to a point where it's like it's crazy, you know? And she's a Taurus, and like I know Taurus, they don't like let stuff go. So I totally get it. But I really need to, I want to help Seasons. I feel so bad. Like I was like, I wanted to hug her and hi Hazel. I want to hug Hazel too. She's so cute. Um, yeah, it's too much. I think we all need like a detox. Noodles, shame on you for taking over this crazy stuff. I mean, it's too much, dude. I know you like when people talk about you, but this is like it's like torture. It's like sadism. Apparently, is Taurus the nice way of saying? Listen, I think, to be honest with you, I think I don't even want to say what I think because I don't want to like get involved really, but Noodles kind of involved me today. I kind of got upset when he was like, when and I know he was joking, that's his character, but this is the problem. Like when he like says it's his character, he should like because like they're having like a real like they're in a relationship, they're having a real conversation, and then you're bringing Wingstar into it, saying, "Oh, Wingstar says that I'm afraid of seasons, so don't like say nice things to me." That's not true at all. That's like, and I tell Noodles every day, I'm married. Stop it. Stop it. And he knows. And I know like most of the time he's joking, but like I think he went a little too far today. He's always been pretty nice to me, but I just don't like seeing all of this. This has gone too far. And Fanta was about to have a heart attack. So that's why I'm here right now. Apparently Seasons enjoys being treated like dirt, so Noodles is perfect for her. Best of luck to her. Yeah. Listen, she's going through stuff. She's trying to I think like this phase is like she's just trying to make sense of everything. And it seems like sometimes they're okay because I know like Caesars tries to help Noodles, which I think is like with the show, like because I watch sometimes and I think they're like still in contact and they're both very passionate about YouTube. And I think that's one of the bonding things that they had together was the love for YouTube, and they have like mutual friends on YouTube, so I guess that's another thing that they bonded over. You need a mental enema. Well, I have this kombucha cleansing treatment, and I have this Korean. I don't know what this is called because it's in Korean, but yeah, we're gonna have to cleanse ourselves, guys. I'm not sure, so sure he's joking. I know he will. Potts brought it up again. He said that I have a very juicy booty. I don't know how he knows. I talk about my butt and I don't realize it. Like I know I've mentioned it a few times because it's like something that I've always been self-conscious about because when I was growing up, it wasn't really in to have like a big butt. It was more like to be like Jessica Simpson and like Britney Spears and be like really skinny but have big boobs. So I was like always like on the more curvy side, so I always felt like, oh, I don't want a big butt. I want to fit into like shorts, like not shorts. I mean like a shorter skirt and not worry about it riding up. But yeah, anyway, he keeps talking about random stuff. I don't know. Stop dragging me into this. That's what I have to say. And now he has all his like now he's like in a new group and like they don't know like what we know about the stuff that's happened. So I guess we're trying to explain to them, and it's like opening like a unhealed wound every time, and I don't think it's healthy for seasons. I don't like it. You stop watching Noodles, yeah. I wanted to give Noodles a chance because like when especially when he started doing his art stuff, I'm like, oh, that's really cool. Like maybe he's leaving his old ways, but I don't know. You hang with trash people and are shocked when they do trash things. Being passionate about YouTube is a sign of That's true. That's very true, Facey. You've stood up in multiple videos. Yes, I have. See, Hazel hates it too. Big butt group right over here. Facey, how's your butt? We could start a club. Can't be dragged in if you're not always around them. Baby girl, Facey. Are you trying to call me out again? I don't know, Facey. Am I really around them? I feel like I get kind of, because, okay, let's talk about people on YouTube that watch like creators. I'm not gonna say I'm a creator, I'm just on YouTube, but like there's people that I watch that also watch Anderson, that also watch Noodles. They're all like intertwined. And I think Anderson was trying to make this point actually. He was like, I don't know. I think like he was saying I think he said at one point like the people that watch Two Girls One Chat are the same ones that watch him. But I think I'm the only one that's that's in that group that watches him. Am I wrong, Facey? Or is there someone else in there? But I don't know. Like there's like turf war about like who watches who, and if I see you in someone else's chat, you're betraying me. I don't know about that. But Facey, you're right. I am wrong for I wanted to believe in noodles, like I really did. But this is a little I'm about to throw up. I think it's like after you eat too much spaghetti, you get sick. You ate too many noodles, you get sick. Wingstar is addicted to this stuff, which just proves it can happen to anyone, no matter how nice or smart they are. I'm not addicted. I don't have a problem. Oh my gosh. Phantom, I don't have a problem. I'm trying to help you guys. I'm trying to detox altogether. Like, this stuff doesn't even faze me anymore. I just did this for you, Phantom. I can't imagine icing those cookies. I have always been amazed who Wingstar hangs out with and mostly stays untainted. Yeah, well, thank you, coachisms. That means a lot. It's my superpower. You're right, Phantom. Voice of reason. And this is what I've been trying to be. Like, listen, I know, like, when I looked at Anderson, for example, I know he's like I always said that he's like Howard Stern, and I always said that he needs a Fred, he needs a Robin. I would love to have been his Robin, but um, he's also really good on his own, and I respect that. So he can be on his own. And and I didn't like how Noodles was also blaming Gag, like saying that he's the reason why Leo and Seasons are fighting because he wanted to have a contest for who has the better hair, Seasons or Leo. But it turns out I have the best hair of all three, so you know, I have no idea. And also, Gag, thank you for the advice about the fertilizer. My grass has been very yellow, so I have to fix that. He's like Howard Stern now. Terrible. Yeah, listen. The thing is, and with Noodles, like he has to understand, like this is not 2001. We're not living then. And when I see Noodles, I really see like a little boy. I see a little boy that like he wants to make people laugh, but he'll go to like any length to do that. He'll do it at the expense of the people he loves, and that's like very like I don't think that makes him happy either. I don't know if he realizes that in like it doesn't matter how many times he tells someone it's a character, it's for the show. There are like lines and they should be clear at the beginning of any friendship or relationship. And if they're not clear, then like clear it up and then move on from there. And if it happens again, then well, that's that. Curtain call. Game over. To make a video game analogy, yes. When I see Noodles, I think of the little boy locked in his trunk. What little boy locked in the trunk? The only thing that reminds me of it is that one movie, Dead Silent, with the mannequin. Not the mannequin. What do you call that dummy? The dummy that talks? Ventriloquist dummy? Yeah. I don't know. And the thing is, I really like horror. This honestly feels like more like a horror movie now. And it feels like a horror movie mixed with Groundhog's Day because it's like the same thing over and over again. When I see Noodles, I think of the poor little boys. Oh my gosh, guys, come on. Come on. Listen, I mean, it's hard to defend him. And then you know what makes me really mad though? I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. You know how I try to like see the best in everyone and like see it like, if someone says something that's not that nice, I'll be like, oh, but they have good qualities too. I do that with Noodles. I do that with Anderson, right? And what do I get for it? They take shots at me. They use me as fodder and their little games they play. And you know what? As long even though I've been in this game for 18 years, it hurt. It's not that it hurts, but it's like I feel dumb. I just feel stupid, and I don't want to feel stupid. Gardner Earth guy. Caddyshack is more fun than Groundhog Day. I never saw that one. Is that with that guy that's like really funny, but he's also really mean in person? Noodles makes Kevin Bacon from Sleepers look like Fred Rogers. Yeah, another reference. I don't know. I haven't seen that Phantom. Kevin Bacon, isn't he an American something? American Rose? Yeah, Bill Murray. Bill Murray's in Groundhog's Day. I can't even feel bad when they make you feel bad anymore, Wingstar. I love you, but come on. I know, I know. I know. And you know what? I was watching Melton John, and I rarely ever do because I'm blocked there. So I'm like, well, if I can't interact, then what's the point of watching? But like, um, he did give a shout out to me, kind of, and Phantom too. He was because this is what happened. So I went to the mall, right? And in the back of my mind, I knew it was kind of risky because I know like Noodles likes to play around like that. Like if I go to the mall, he might like show up or something. But I was like, you know what? I'm at the mall. I want to do an episode of Mall Walkin' because like so I listened to Conan O'Brien and they're one of his co-hosts is gonna make his own show called Mall Walkin', so that's where I got the idea. And yes, thing YouTube is very toxic. Sometimes and you gotta detox. But yeah, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it and I'm not gonna worry about it. And it was like a day, like during the week. I don't think he was around anyway because he's probably at work, I guess, if he's at work or I don't know, whatever. So I did that. Next thing I know, after I'm done with my live stream, I saw he's live. And then the title is Wingstar, looking for Wingstar at the mall. And I'm like, you know what? I only have myself to blame for this, but come on. And I know he's not gonna like do anything scary or like run up on me. Even though he was saying he's like, Wingstar, I'm gonna run up on you. Well, I'm like, listen, it's like creepy. I'm sure he knows it's creepy, but it doesn't matter because he does it for the lulz. That's what Phantom taught me many moons ago. That some people just do it for the lulz, and that's all there is to it. And even Potts was like, I wouldn't worry. Well, Wingstar, do you think AH and Noodles are jealous of your hair? They might be, dude, because I've been showing off my hair recently, because and I noticed that like when I do those kind of videos, they get more views than my other short videos. So, like my recent hair video got like whatever 700 views, and I'm like, oh, I guess that works. But yeah, maybe they're just jealous because I have hair and I have views, and that's a very deadly combo. We know they're not jealous of Harak since they both Facey. I agree with Facey. If you keep touching a hot burner, eventually you're gonna take responsibility. But what am I doing? I'm just trying to believe in their and that there's some good in their heart. And I promise you guys, I'm not gonna go back there until after Easter, if I go back at all. I'm gonna show them who's boss. Sometimes I feel like walking away. Yeah, staying. To be honest with you, I never feel like walking away. I just feel like sometimes I just disappear and let things cool down. Even though, like, I don't know, I'm not really involved in like too many dramas. I was involved in Phantom drama and Anderson drama and Abby drama many years ago, but I haven't been, according to Anderson, I'm not relevant. So, if you're not relevant, you're not going to get involved in drama. There are some forms of behavior that even the lulz can justify. Not even the lulz, Phantom? Well, yeah, because you have like a boundary of like real life and stuff. So, like Phantom, if I live close to you, you would never do that, right? Even if you're in your like trolling heyday, like make a video saying I'm gonna come for Wingstar. And how many times do they have to prove to you that they have no redeeming qualities? Yeah. So what do I do? I just like I guess like because I don't know. I still like enjoy some of their content. Like sometimes Anderson makes me laugh. Like that one video where he made fun of all three of us, Facey. I thought that was funny. I don't know. I guess I just have to keep a distance and I won't be on bad terms with anyone. I can't be supporting them and like championing them and then like I come out here and say, give Noodles a chance or give Anderson a chance. And what do I get for it? You're not relevant, you're boring, um, you don't get views. It took you 18 years to get 500 subs. Come on, guys. Listen, I'm really not here for the subs. If I get them, I'm really happy. I mean, that's cool. But to be honest with you, that's not. I had listen. I had 200 subs and I had like almost no content on here, like a couple of years back, like in 2011. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. And no, that's not from Bergs. That's from the Howard Stern show, and I'm pretty sure he got it from there because I've heard Berg say that sometimes when I do see him in some live streams. You might what? You might get to use pepper spray at the mall. Yeah, while like he's wearing his leather jacket and stuff. That's Leather King. Spray him in the face. The internet and the real life are two totally separate things. Gag is still after Mexico for some reason. I think he missed it, Phantom, but Gag was talking about war and Mexico. It was really interesting to listen to. Yeah. Phantom, I just, I really hope you're okay. I know this is a lot for you. Like, I can tell your like battery, your YouTube battery is probably like on fire right now. So yeah, he's trolling Mexico all the time now, Gag. Gag is a Mexico troller. I've never seen it trolling like that before, but I appreciate it. Now, is it bad that I want to go back to Season's live stream just to hear what's going on? Is that bad of me? Like, I don't know. Because I want to be supportive of Seasons, and I honestly, like today, yeah, I know. I knew you would say that, Facey. Like honestly, today when Noodles brought me up in the stream, I almost went up there, but I'm like, you know what? It's not it's not my battle. They need to really figure this out on their own. But I just want Seasons to know I got her back. Noodles, I think, is just, he's my honest opinion because I've been following this for the last like few months or whatever. I just think he can be very controlling. Because he like likes her a lot, so he wants to also like control her in a way. And he always brings up like how she talked to this one or that one, and I think he wants like her like total like that she doesn't talk to anyone else, period, and like just have I don't know control over her. That's what it seems like, and it's not like a bad thing. I think like it's kind of sometimes to a certain extent it could be normal that that like one Prince song where he's like, "If I was your girlfriend, would you run to me if somebody hurt you, even if that somebody was me?" That part. So I think that's what he is. I think that's what he's trying to sing to Seasons. Like even if he's the person that's hurting her, he wants her to run to him, basically. And that's my opinion, allegedly. I'm okay, but the levels of idiocy, even for this place. Yeah, I keep seeing Phantom saying "holy shit" in the chat, and every time he says it, I'm like, oh my god. I can only imagine. I don't know what Phantom's face looks like, but I can only imagine. He's probably has his mouth open. He's probably like really in shock. I'm from the '70s, so I don't understand online relationships where people live thousands of miles away. Facey, what's all that faces for? And by the way, so I did bump into Ad on the Wire finally, Phantom, and he apparently he got into like some kind of accident at work, and he's okay now, or he's like getting better. Like he's still, it was a pretty bad accident though, and I'm sending him well wishes, and yeah, I just like I was like really worried, like I didn't know what happened to him. Thought he was mad at me. I told him, I'm like, I thought you were mad at me. Why didn't you come to my channel? And he said, he's been in the hospital and stuff. So, because you're what? Because you're ridiculous for caring about Facey. It's gonna take time for me to uncare. Facey, look at me. We've been in this thing with like Noodles, like this whole universe for like 3 years now. And not because I even wanted to. Can I tell you what happened to me? How I got dragged into this world? It's all Anderson's fault and probably Abby's fault because apparently Abby's the one who brought Anderson into Voight or whatever this is. And then, since like I was all excited because Anderson's going to do live streaming again because he used to do it, I think back in like 2011 on blogtv.com. I was like, oh, let me go support Anderson. It's been a while. I haven't talked to him since like 2012 or 2011. And then freaking Noodles, I don't know how he found Anderson, but he was in the chats. And then he would also go to Abby's chats with Botter. And then they would like talk. And then he would just hit, that was it. Like he never stopped like obsessing over Anderson after that. He must have walked too far out on. We haven't. Facey. Yeah, well, I have. Didn't I say I have mostly? Yeah, anyway, it was mostly me. I try to tell other people about how I'm worried, and everyone's like, "Okay, whatever. Thanks, sir. Get over it." When you stay the F away, they forget about you. No, they don't forget about me, Facey. I'm unforgettable. Well, I don't know. I mean, you're right though. I think there was times where I stayed away for a while. I don't think they ever came like to my channel or anything. So I think you're right, Facey. I think I'm just gonna stay here where I'm feeling safe with my little makeup bag. And then, when you guys need to like decompress, we can all gather here. Um, yeah. But I hope you're feeling better. Are you guys feeling a little bit better now after season's 10-hour live stream? No, you're boring and not. Yeah. Don't remind me, Facey. See that those two things really pissed me off that they said that about me. Even if they are joking, all I ever did was love you guys and you spit in my love. Is Anderson here? I don't see his comment. Just look at Potts, a very smart guy, but even he's over there trying to reason with seasons and relentless. It's like this place deadens brain cells or something. Yes, it definitely can have that effect. And I've seen you know, like Zombie says, a bunch of zombies always. And I don't want to turn into one, so I think I gotta limit my exposure probably. Anderson Henderson, she had subs only mode, which is a completely worthless YouTube feature. Subs only mode. Anderson, I can't see your comments. I don't know why. But if you're here, Anderson, I'll always think you're my Howard Stern forever. And I have to punish you though. I don't want to. I'm not a sadist or a masochist, but I must punish you for what you've done. She's gonna fail at YouTube like most women. Hey, I take offense to that, sire. And I've been very influenced by you. I say the word sire. Um, I used to say other stuff that you would say. I had like a Anderson Henderson copy flavor about my channel, but you broke my heart too many times. And but I'll never forget our over 10-year friendships, YouTube friendship. A troll can sub, go eat a sandwich, go back and start hating, then unsub. Yeah, well, I guess I didn't think about that, Phantom. Well, they have like time limits too. Like you have to be like a sub for like over 5 minutes. Like they even have sub things where it's like you have to be sub for like 20 years and then you can comment. I've seen that too, which is really funny. But Anderson, why you gotta be so cruel to your wing star? I thought I was your protege, man. And you know what? I know, like I don't think Anderson likes it when I talk to Noodles, and I don't think Noodles likes it when I talk to Anderson. So what my plan is, I'm just gonna stay on my own channel, and I'll wait. I'll wait to see if they wanna come and talk to me, they can talk to me here. I don't know if that's really even gonna happen, but that's my game plan for now. A troll can go troll someone else for 20 minutes and then go troll the person they just subbed. And you have this all figured out, fans. You got the logistics down, baby. Wingstar, I gave up on your YouTube career. You'll be 125 years old before you. Dog, but listen, Anderson, the numbers don't lie though, because like last year I checked, I took a screenshot from like exactly 1 year ago, and exactly 1 year ago I had 406 subs, and now I have 500 and something subs. So that means that I got 100 subs in 1 year because I'm like more active or something. And I'm sure you definitely help too because you're always promoting in your own special way. So I have to thank you for that. But I think I'm on a upward trajectory. Yeah. And you know what, Anderson, even if I got 1,000 subs, I'd give my subs to you because, you know, I think you're the one that's the sub king. You need to have the subs. I don't really need them. I'm just a slub on YouTube, you know. I'm not entertaining. Nobody loves me. And by the way, I didn't know I was such a good actress. Like everyone thought I was quitting YouTube. But you guys knew the truth, right? Like I wasn't leaving. I gave up on my own YouTube career. No, you didn't, Phantom. You were released up until like 2011 or something. Why did you quit YouTube, Phantom? Don't take Anderson too seriously. He's one of your. Anderson, are you my fan? That's all I ever wanted. I just, because I really like what you do, so I always wanted you to like what I do, basically. That was always kind of my, and Phantom, of course, too. But I don't know if I like Phantom didn't make as many videos as you did, Anderson. So, but like when Anderson, when Phantom would drop a video, it was like a big deal. It was like Star Wars coming out or something. And then when Anderson would drop videos, it was like when Batman was coming out. And when I would drop videos, it was like a Pokemon movie was coming out. And that was, oh, Anderson, half my subs died on 9/11. Shit, that was a cold joke, bro. But Phantom was happy, so it's fine, I guess. Shame on you, Anderson. Listen, and listen, and for you to say that I was trying to fight against you to honor my friends Facey and Punky, listen, why can't I like more than one YouTuber? Just because I love Facey and Punky doesn't diminish any of my love for Anderson Henderson. Come on, you know better than that. Like I can watch Anderson Henderson because he fills my late night Howard Stern thing, and then I can watch Facey and Punky because they're girls, they get it. I'm a girl, and we can all laugh together. Why can't I have different shows? Like I like Conan O'Brien and I like Jay Leno. Why can't I like them both? He's slipping in his old. That's what I want to know. Like if Anderson, you liked. I mean, I'm sure you liked. You weren't loyal to just one comedian. I'm sure you liked a few comedians. Come on, Wingstar. No one likes Jay Leno. Facey, I love Jay Leno. I love Jay Leno. You know why I love him? Because I love his monologues. I remember like staying up late night with my parents, and we'd all watch Jay Leno together. The monologue, like from 11:30. I don't know when was Jay Leno on. I think it was 11 to 11:30 or something. And for like those 15 or 30 minutes, the monologue was like the funniest thing. My parents would laugh, I would laugh. So it was like a really like bonding thing. I thought he had the best monologues. I didn't really care for David Letterman. I even remember Arsenio Hall. I mean, that was like when I was really little, but I remember Arsenio. He was great. Facey is the funniest woman this community has ever produced. Trust me on that. And she doesn't even bother to reveal her full powers. Yeah, I know. Facey, you better watch out. Facey's and Anderson knows this too, probably, but he just doesn't want to admit it. Jay Leno wasn't funny. Anderson. Conan used to be, yeah. I think Conan's still funny. I like his podcast if you're like wanting to know. He has a really good podcast with his assistant Sona, who's Armenian. So I like that. And he has like some other co-host. No one here is worthy of my A game, Phantom. I think, okay, here's my dream team. If I could put together a show, I would have Phantom, Anderson, Facey in one show. That's it. Three people. You got two guys, a girl. I would be Fred because I like to do. I don't really, to be honest with you, I don't really like talking, even though it doesn't seem like it. But I don't really like talking. I'd rather be in the background and like do the funny like sound effects in the background. and I would provide the clips for you guys so you guys can react to stuff. And then you'll probably yell at me and be like, "Why do you think this is funny, Wingstar?" And like fire me every show. But that would be really funny too. And yeah, I would I don't know who the producer will be. Definitely not Noodles. We don't trust Hollywood producers. They're Medusa. Yeah. And I've been practicing a new rap song, by the way. I won't rap today because I'm still practicing it. But basically, it's called Saint Pablo, and it's by Kanye West. And it's a really, really good song. It's kind of religious, but I like it. And also, just FYI, guys. So I'm kind of sad tonight, to be honest with you. I was actually really shocked. There's this really great composer. His name is Ryuichi Sakamoto. He did the song for that David Bowie movie, Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. And that piano song, Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence, is like one of my favorite piano songs. And he passed away. I don't know how old he was, but he was born in 1952 and he had cancer. And it was really sad. So I did post one of his songs on my community post if you're interested. So rest in peace, Mr. Sakamoto. He had the beautiful songs. Yes. Yeah, it's okay, Phantom. That's what, life is short, you know. We gotta just enjoy it and try to help your friends when you can. But that's all you can do. You can just try to help. And I always saw through Anderson's insults that he's actually kind of trying to help because I don't think he really cares enough to hate me. I don't think there's no reason to, I don't think. Um, and there's no reason for him to hate on Punky and Facey. I think he loves them deep down. He just doesn't want to admit it. And he's really proud of them that they got so many subs in less than a year. It's really cool. I can work amazingly well off the cuff with either Anderson or Facey, but I don't think they could work together. Oh, you don't think Facey and Anderson can work together? So well, then we'll have to have like two different shows. Then one will be Anderson and Phantom, one will be Facey and Phantom. That means Phantom's gonna have to work overtime. Life is short, not short enough. That's so Phantom of you to say, Phantom. You like, you like, you though, Wingstar. We didn't care what he thinks. Well, Punky might, but um, unlike you though, Wingstar, we didn't care what he thinks. Yeah, I think it's because I've known him for so long, and I really do respect his art. That's why I care. Like, I feel like people just, I think Anderson Henderson's like the most misunderstood YouTube person I've ever met on here. For some reason, Noodles loves him though. So maybe he needs to change something so Noodles gets off his back. I own rental space in Facey Head. Aww. See, I know you guys like each other. You just don't want to admit it because you're both very proud. Facey's very proud. Anderson's very proud. And Phantom is Phantom. There are only a small handful of genuinely funny people around. I've only been working overtime for years now. You've already been working overtime. Wait, is Carrie here? Carrie, I missed you. Carrie, I saw Carrie randomly on someone's post, community post, and I was very excited. I got so excited, but then I was like, wait, maybe she doesn't want me to say hi to her because, like, I made a whole video saying, I think the title was like, Carrie, where are you? But, like, I never got a response. And I was like, you know what? Carrie wants to be found. She knows where I can find her, which is on Wingstars, youtube.wingstar.com. So I'm so happy you're here, Carrie. Yeah, Carrie. Everyone was asking me, where's Carrie? And I'm like, I don't know. She just goes and comes as she pleases. She'll come through the saloon doors when she's ready. But thank you for stopping by, Carrie. I'm very honored every time you're here. Every time I close my eyes, I thank the Lord that I found you, Carrie. I found you. Oh yeah, hi Z. You consume my every waking thought. This tough persona is merely to hide. I knew it. There's a deep love story here, guys. I knew it. I love love stories. Better check the channel. Are you just naturally happy and pleasant all the time, or do you take handful of Z? I think I'm nervous. That's why I act the way I do on live streams, even though you probably think I'm not nervous, but I really am. Because I'm like, I can't believe that even like one person is here. So I'm like, oh my God, there's people. They want to say hi to me. You know, you have a lot going on, girl. I'm thinking of you. I hope you handle everything with, which I know you can with your style and grace. Carrie hates me. Magda, no way. I think Magda's like tough love. Hi, Mr. T. Oh my God, Mr. T. And I brought two friends along. And next on the mic is my man, Mr. T. Come on, Mr. T, sing that song. Well, check it out. I am the dem, the ladies pimp. The women fight for my delight, but I'm the grandmaster with the three MCs that shock the house for the young ladies. And when you come inside, you do the front, you do the freak bang, you do the bump. And when the second MCs try to prove a point, I'm sorry, this is not a rap stream. I just had to. I had to show my talents to Mr. T so he'll hire me in his band one day. That's how you do it. That's how I was discovered on YouTube. Hate is a word that gets thrown around too lightly. If you want to see true hate, take a time machine back to 2009. Anderson and I taught a master class. Yeah, these two are like, you guys don't know. You new people on YouTube. Not that you're new even, but like you're new to the, relatively speaking, you're newer to Anderson and Phantom, and they had a really bad reputation. I had no idea what I was getting into when I first spoke to Anderson Henderson back in 2009. I didn't know I was going to meet Phantom. I didn't know I was going to meet Abby Brooks. I didn't know I was going to bump into Melton John. Like, Anderson was really my gateway drug into all you guys. Sorry, I got distracted. I have Pete's chat open too. Botter was on panel. Oh my God. Botter. Did Carrie say she liked me? Magda. I only hate one person on YouTube. Everyone just annoys me. Who's the one person, Facey? Will you reveal it on your next show? We always kept it online though. Yeah, you guys had, like, you had your like coat of arms. Not coat of arms. You had your moral code for YouTube. And it was really cool. Like, you guys had your like boundaries, and you gotta have that. You gotta have something when you're fighting for it to be honorable, I guess. Carrie, can I ask you a question? Do you know who Jody Girl? Carrie, do you know? Taylor. Yeah, I've heard Taylor talk on Mr. T's, and I've heard Taylor talk on Stoned and Not Alone for a little bit. Um, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I know like her stuff with like Rainy, and it makes me not really into her, but I don't know. It seems like she's trying too hard to be liked. That's what it seems to me. So I don't begrudge her of that, but that's all I really know. That's my first impression of her, is that she's like trying too hard, oops, to be loved. It's not always a good look, you know. Code of honor. Yes, Phantom. That's what I meant to say. I hate noodles. Yeah. There's a lot of people who don't like noodles. Who likes noodles? That's what I've been trying to figure out. It's like, because I've been in his chats kind of lately, and I see the people I see in there. I think it's like the smoke, which I'm not sure what he really feels, but I think they're cool at least. I see Leo in there. Um, Sarsbeth, which is a new character, not a character, but she's really nice. Um, there's not really too many. I think that's why he's like expanded into other communities. He needs a new crop, maybe to start over. Maybe she's being protective of Noodles, and I don't know. Noodles likes noodles. Yeah. I like is a strong word, Facey. I feel bad for Noodles, and I know that's kind of an insult too, but like I don't know, I just feel when I hear Noodles, I all I hear is like a mask. He's like wearing a mask and he's trying to mask all his pain. And he has a few masks. He's kind of like I mentioned this before, but he's kind of like Sybil. You know that movie Sybil with the multiple personalities? The girl with the multiple personalities. I think that's him at the moment. And you know what's funny? I was actually looking that up today. So Sybil is about a girl who had 16 like personalities, but apparently she admitted later that it was a lie that she did not have all those personalities. Like it's a strong word. It is. I don't throw that word around. For like stuff, yeah, like I love art, I love or I like and love music. Yeah, it means a lot to me. Noodles, Potter, Nick, Jess, Jojo, in that order. Ooh. Winkstar likes Noodles because it's her habit to try to like everyone. Phantom, I couldn't have said it better myself. I'm always trying to not make myself like people, but like I want to see the good in them, you know? Like everyone has good sides and bad sides, and like I'm always leaning towards like, okay, give them the benefit of the doubt, maybe make up some excuses for them. Obnoxious. How dare you, Facey? How dare you? Facey, it's because I watch so many anime shows and like the lead character is always like trying to find the good in people, and then there's always like the other characters that's like, no, just wake up and see the real story. And I'm like, no, I want to live through my rose-colored glasses. When you're like Mother Teresa of YouTube, oh my God, Carrie, I don't deserve such a title. But I think Mother Teresa was like found to be like not that great of a person recently or something. I think she got canceled, but thank you, Carrie. You're a habitual liker. Oh my God. I don't know about that. You guys don't know the real me. I'm really not like this off of YouTube. Off of YouTube, I'm very moody, or I can be very moody. I had a fight with my husband today. I'll tell you about this. About so basically, laundry, right? So I I believed in my heart the way you use laundry, like the softener, fabric softener, the liquid one, you just like put it directly into the laundry, right? But my husband's like, no, there should be like a special dispenser for that. And I'm like, no, you just put it directly into the clothes and it makes it smell better because it's like direct. And I was talking about this in Caesar's chat before, and apparently, no, there's actually, according to the people in the chat, which one of them was Pots, Down on the Wire, I think Mad Max was in there, and there's no women, there's all men, and they're all telling me no, there is a special spot to put the fabric softener liquid. Like it's either in the middle, like in the agitator, in the washer, or there's like another spot for it. And then I showed my husband that everyone was on his side, and he's like, yes, I told you. And I'm like, "Ah, I really thought I was right. Yes, I like to make up excuses too, Carrie. And I need people to like Facey to be like, wake up, Wingstar. Just like Punky, it gets you stepped all over. Facey, no one's stepping on Wingstar. I don't care enough. Listen, I care. Listen, I compartmentalize. Com- I basically put in a box YouTube, and like the only people who I really care about, those are the ones who can hurt me. Like Phantom, Facey, even Carrie. But Carrie's not around enough. But even Carrie could hurt me if you wanted to. Everyone else, it's like, what do you expect? I love Anderson and everything, but I know like he is married to the game, and I don't expect anything else. Like I don't expect more than what he can give me as a YouTube acquaintance and friendship, you know? And I don't begrudge him that. Like I want him to be the way he is. I want him to do his thing. I want him to spread his wings. I want him to succeed at whatever he plans on doing or not doing. And honestly, like I really like when he like works out because you remember like he was boxing at one point, Anderson Henderson was anyway. I actually bought a boxing bag because I was so inspired by Anderson's boxing that I was like, you know what? If Anderson can do it, I can do it. You know, like I feel like if you're a fan of Anderson, you're actually really just a fan of yourself because he makes you believe you can do stuff. And I think that's the power of Anderson Henderson. I don't know if he agrees with me, but that's what I think, allegedly. If your biggest fight in marriage is over the how yeah, Fanta. Yeah, I mean, I can't complain. But like he can be a little bit picky about like how I like do the dishes, like how I put them in the loader. So I'm like, listen, that's a woman's job. Let me do it. Yeah, I'll show him. I don't love her, but she is fairly inoffensive compared to the real evils on here. Oh, Taylor, yeah. I don't know. Oh, Taylor, Taylor. Yeah, when me and my wife get in fights over clothes, I burn them. Anderson's married to his snacks at his pot pie. YouTube is just Aw. Well, Anderson can get back in shape if he really wants to. I've seen him do it a few times. A weak cure these days because the game is soft these days. Yeah. There's no really hard places though, guys. Like I think it's done. I think the hard places on YouTube are done. I think this is where you would most likely find like the hardcore YouTube people, but even here, it's like how do you put it? It's like a ghost of itself. It's not really what it used to be. And it's okay. Things evolve. Like think about this. Even Howard Stern, right? Everyone complains that he changed. He's not that great anymore. You know, he like threw out all the whack pack. Like he doesn't talk to the whack pack anymore. And now they're all on YouTube trying to get something going, but they can't. But like Howard's older. He wants to leave a legacy behind. He wants to interview Ellen DeGeneres. You know, I think he just wanted to like be known for his interviews, and that's why he had to like get rid of like or like distance himself from like the whack pack or whatever. And with freaking Noodles, he's going in there and he's trying to get the whack pack. And listen, I love Beetlejuice. I love Bigfoot. I love who else do I love? Yeah, I love Beetlejuice. But you know, Wendy, I always felt like I never really thought the Wendy skits were funny, in my opinion. But I love Beetlejuice. I really did. We traded Penny and Slaytanica for Noodles and that was a pretty bad trade, wasn't it, Anderson? And you know, to be honest with you, I barely remember Slaytanica, but I remember he was always like adversarial to you guys, I think. Penny, of course I know Penny. Penny used to come here like a couple years ago, and now he's somewhere else. I think he's with Misfit Jenny somewhere. I think he goes on G Mangoes sometimes. I'm not sure. I have to follow Penny a little bit more closely because I think Penny is really awesome. There's someone named Harold that I never really got to know, but through you guys, I vicariously got to know him, kind of. We once had Ramhat. Now, oh my God, no! I feel so sorry for everyone who didn't know Ramhat. To be honest, Ramhat is Ramhat was awesome, and I did actually talk to him on Facebook, I think. And then he told me something really weird, like I don't know. I think he murdered. I don't know. I don't want to say it because I don't know if I remember it correctly because it was so long ago. But I think he did something, and he told me about it. And then after that, I was like, "Whoa, really?" And I think we didn't talk after that. But we were always cool. He was even here like in 2019. He had a short return to YouTube. And I think he was in Texas, if I'm not mistaken. Noodles hold such a big candle to G Mangoes. It's really pathetic. We traded Ram Hat for Mark Terry. I like Mark Terry though. He's funny and he can rap. I don't know if Ram Hat was rapping. I think we had that other guy that was a rapper. Yeah, I know. I remember. The thing I remember most between about Ram Hat was when Anderson fought Ram Hat in a video battle. And I remember it because like I was involved somehow. I think they brought up my name. I think that I was in the top 10 girls around that group at that time, and I don't know how I got involved, but I just remember being like, "Oh, I'm so honored, I guess." Mark Terry is funny. He is funny. I laughed. Did you hear him talking about the Greek gods? He was like pronouncing all the Greek gods' names, and it was so funny. It's on the Anderson Henderson clip channel if you're interested in watching. But he was like, people were typing different Greek gods in the chat, and he was like, Hercules and Persephone. It was really cute. I'd kill 1,000 Mark Terrys for one Ram Hat. Yeah, well, listen, I understand Ram Hat is definitely an amazing legend. I really miss it. I mean, I want to make like a. I really don't have any old videos, but like I would love to like put a playlist together of what I can actually find on YouTube. And I think there are some Ram Hat videos floating around. There's a Mark Ripley videos, those very disgusting rap videos he used to make. I remember watching one and I was like, I never want to watch this again. I have to make a mental note to not watch this particular rap video because it just made me really sick. And it wasn't even that it was like it had anything disgusting in it. It just made me sick. I don't know why. Yeah, definitely Phantom. Mispronouncing mythological names. Yeah, Phantom. I think you would really like that. I even have this one clip I made last year with it was Melton John versus Craig, and it was just like it was from your panel actually, your show from last year, and I mixed it with Cinderella, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, because Craig was saying Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, and I thought that was really cute and funny. So I mixed it together, and I think it's one of my favorite creations I've ever done. It's definitely a Wingstar masterpiece. Yeah. Well, listen, guys. I think it's time. It's 12 a.m. So my carriage is about to turn back into a pumpkin. Speaking of Cinderella. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna wash my face with Fresh exfoliator from Sephora, and then I'm gonna brush my teeth with Pro Enamel Sensodyne, and then I'm gonna see if maybe Seasons is live. And yeah, so thank you so much for stopping by, Phantom, of course, Anderson, Facey, Magda, Carrie, Zia Aurelius. Oh my God, we had many heavy hitters. Mr. T stopped by. I think I said Magda, and of course Anderson Henderson. Love you guys so much, and never go to Mark's. Okay. All right. Bye.